I'm going to feature Delulu just for a second here. Your ability to daydream and all of those wild, imaginatory little mini universes and worlds that you have in your mind, that is trying to show you what it is possible for you to manifest or what you actually truly want. You're not supposed to shut them down. You're supposed to use them as a springboard into becoming the person who would be a match to your highest and best life. Those are the keys to your inner kingdom. And the people who told you don't daydream so much, don't be so imaginative, don't be so delusional, those people had their own imagination censored, whether by themselves or someone else, and they wanted to manage your expectations or take you down a peg or you down a notch so that they wouldn't have to see you succeed, or because they were trying to protect you from being disappointed the way that they were when their dreams didn't come true. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Your girl loves a good biography. I love a good podcast with someone's story in it. I have listened to so many flippin' stories of other people manifesting amazing things, making split-second decisions that worked out for them, listening to their gut instincts and their intuitions, and being delusional was the key to them going where they wanted to go in life. They didn't get where they were with the happiness or the joy or the career that they wanted or the love life that they wanted by saying, well, I don't know. Well, I just shouldn't think about that. That's not possible for me. Like, you need to start questioning the voice in your head that says you can't have it, you can't do that, because that is not who you really are. That voice that's in your head, that came from somewhere, but it didn't originally come from you. And you don't even need to like psychoanalyze who it came from or where it came from, though sometimes that can be helpful for people to say, oh my gosh, that was actually my grandmother, or that was my dad, or a well-meaning friend or a coach I used to have or something. All you have to do is feel where that feeling is in your body when you're daydreaming. When you're daydreaming, do you get light and bright? Is it in your chest? Is it sparkly? I feel energy that sparkles all the way upward. This is also Kundalini energy, chi. This is how our life force energy works, bottom to top. And it feels like a wave of sparkles or excitement. It feels like a little bit of bliss. You need to practice holding that and making that safe in your nervous system, or it is going to be harder and harder and harder for you to hold the comfort of being happy in your own body, so you're less likely to do the things that would bring you toward the manifestation or the dream or the adventure that you want. I work with the other side, and one of the main things that they say all the time is that humans limit themselves because we are incredibly limited in our capacity to imagine and to dream and to receive. And so when you're using your imagination and you're daydreaming, that's actually when you're in more of a receiving mode, and that's when you're actually going to push yourself into more alignment in the frequency that you really would like. We don't know what's possible for us when we try to say I'm just gonna aim for this and I'm gonna play it safe. The universe is like, well, I had this and this and this planned for you, but if that's all you want, I guess you need to learn how to order up. And part of that is sitting down and meditating and saying, okay, let me daydream. Universe, show me what you got that I wouldn't even think to ask for. Then you're going to start seeing some really wild stuff. One other thing I'll add is then when you're in daydreaming land, okay, and you start to see and hear and go into these little fantasy worlds and tunnels in your mind, and you start to feel and have this energy that picks up and speeds up in your body, that's actually you using your heightened psychic ability. That's your clairs all coming online. Now, I'm not saying every single thing you see is going to come true. It's more about the energy of it and the feeling and sensation of it. But you will actually be able to access more of your psychic senses when you allow yourself to use your imagination in daydream, because it's kind of like you're opening a door and saying yes to there being something more than what you can currently see and hear and feel right in front of you where you are.